Well, greetings, drum corps fans. How y'all doing out there tonight? Okay, so here we are with our next installment or episode as part of my 13th place corps for the last 13th competitive seasons here in DCI World Class. And tonight we're featuring the Colts, who finished 13th place in 2014. Again, I do want to take a moment, though, to thank all of you who have been tuning in. I really appreciate that. Any likes or such you've given me or subscribers, thank you so much. And I do ask that you can please pass the word around. Again, I don't do this full time, obviously. This is a passion project. And getting word out would be very cool because I'm sure there's a handful of people who have either never seen this performance before, or maybe they did and they kind of forgotten about it and they'd like to see it again, or all that good stuff. So again, any help you can provide in commenting, passing along, sharing is greatly appreciated. So we're counting down to the first show of the 2026 DCI season. So that's what this 13th weeks of featuring the last 13 placed 13th competitive seasons are. It's all about a lot of number 13 here, right? But enough of the jibber jabber for me, because I'm not going to talk that much. I'm going to bring to you what is at the time, if you want a little historical kind of background, pretty controversial show. You'll probably be able to figure that out why that was the case. This was 2014, remember? So here we go with the Colts. And again, I will not be commenting very much through the performance. I like the uniform. Good luck for them.
Drum majors Jason Schubert and Cole Hannon. Is your corps ready?
Sorry, guys, that wasn't me. That's the recording.
Performing their 2014 program, Dark Side of the Rainbow. Drum Corps International is proud to present the Colts.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this sun of ours, and all the clouds that lord upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. My apologies to old Willie Shakespeare, but his prose are so ironically appropriate to the present circumstances of which I find myself. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You have missed the starting gun. On that glorious day when the great Oz himself presented me with knowledge, that is when my rise began. It was when Dorothy left. I will never know why the wizard left all three of us in charge. A foolish miscalculation.
Yeah, very big opening hit, that's for sure.
It's all for the better. The way I see fit. Easy to achieve when you come down to it. Took the lion out in battle with a superior brain. Then broke the heart of the Tin Man. Told him Dorothy loved only me. Oh, what a pain. Alas, my dear friends, beware that you do not lose the substance while grasping at shadows. Shadows, 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 shadows. Beware, 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 beware of the shadows, beware of the shadows, beware of the shadows, beware of the shadows.
Quite a long drum feature. Pretty nice job, too. Drum line. Very good. Tick tock.
The lion was easy. The Tin Man not hard. Their deaths had to happen. Everybody has to play their part. I got just what I wanted, and I'll pay for my sins. Because the truth of the matter is, those people, they were my friends.
Little hint of Dark Side of the Moon in there. Obviously, Dark Side of the Rainbow, they say the show. So. Fast version of it.
So put your shoulder to the lever and your back to the grind. Emerald City's been changed, the trains are running on time. So no ha-ha-has, no hee-hee-hees, and none of them la-di-das. Now it's work, cause it's me that's running on!
Yep, real nice.
Ah, my little pretties do not see me, see them. Sneaking through the tunnels of Oz. Climbing up stone stairs towards the tower. What do my little minions have in mind, sneaking up to a room filled with dust and bad memories?
What happened to our color here? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's up with that. Interesting effect. And then it comes back. Well, that's strange.
Dorothy, your parting was such sweet sorrow. But now I know that it's not power, but you I loved. We all did. It was you who brought the cup and magic to Oz. I was once your sweet prince, but now my soul is adrift. Be careful what you wish for. I got knowledge, but lost wisdom. It's time to leave Oz. I must find her to find myself.
Nice. Maybe that was a little earworm for the Bluecoats folks. 2 years later, they had this tune, of course.
All that you touch, all that you see, all you feel, all you deal, all that you destroy, all that you create, all that is to come, and everything under the sun.
A little loosey-goosey ensemble there, getting into it musically. Pretty big spread. Horn line. There you go, big finish. One thing interesting is they finished 13th by 1/10 of a point. Crossmen were 1/10 ahead of them to make it into top 12. 85.35 to an 85.45. And there you go. This was the 2014 Colts. And probably no guess there on, or surprise, I should say, on what the controversial part of this was. It was all of the narration by the Scarecrow character. In a technical sense, I don't like it per se because the volume and intensity of his voice is kind of the same all the way through, even through the more tender moments and ballad moments. The volume level and whatever the reverb they have on his voice is just the same all the way through. And this was before, of course, the Blue Coats. A few years later, they did a full narration. So, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure this was the first show that had a narration through the entire show, for the most part. And there was your controversial part. Some people liked it, some people didn't. So, that's the way it is, right? So there you go. So, folks, thanks for tuning in and watching the 2014 Colts with me. As I said, they finished a tenth of a point behind the 12th place finishing Crossman. It was an 85-3-5 for the Colts and 85-4-5 for the Crossman. I don't remember being that close, to be honest with you. But it is, 12 years ago. So, yeah. So that's it, folks. We'll be back to you next week with another one. And thank you for tuning in. And again, please subscribe if you haven't, and please like if you haven't, and please comment. I'd love to engage with all of you. I love talking about drum corps, and that's it for tonight. Okay, cheers.